Hey guys, so I did not have enough groceries to do a full grocery haul. So this video is going to be grocery haul, show you my meal plan, and then we will do meal prep. So I'm just going to do it all in one video. So here is my meal plan starting today, Sunday. So dinner, I'm going to be making a skillet chicken cordon bleu. Monday will be a 1 skillet chicken with bacon and green beans. And then Tuesday will be breakfast for dinner. I'm going to do a sausage and egg feta scramble. And then Wednesday we'll do takeout. Thursday will be Thanksgiving. Then we'll just do leftovers Friday and Saturday. Then we'll start all over. So let me show you everything that I did pick up and what I plan on using it for. So I picked up 2 packages of chicken breasts. We'll be using these for the 2 different dinners. And then this is the chicken sausage I will be using. So 2 of these I'm going to use in meal prep today for a lunch idea, which I saw over on Gina's channel, Simply Gina. She did like a sausage, Brussels sprout, zucchini, potato thing for lunch, so I'm going to be doing that. Then the other 2 I will be using for the egg scramble. So I have these, and these are 2 Smart Points a piece. And then I picked up some of the Eggland's Best eggs. Picked up 2 of these. I'm going to be doing a dozen hard-boiled eggs and then also doing an egg salad from those hard-boiled eggs and just for snacking. The Swiss cheese is going to be for the chicken cordon bleu skillet dinner. And then the fat-free cheddar cheese is going to be for a dip I'm going to make in meal prep, so you'll be seeing that just shortly. And the ham is going to be for that chicken cordon bleu, which I believe I filmed that recipe before. I'll have to see if I can find it, but I will link it down below. And then for my salads this week, I'm going to get I have the Opa feta dill. I haven't had this in a while. This is pretty good. The Greek yogurt is going to be for that dip. Cottage cheese is going to go on a salad I'll be having. The salad has cottage cheese, eggs, mushrooms, cucumbers. You'll see that too. I'm going to put that all together in meal prep. Potatoes for that one lunch idea. The zucchinis for the lunch. Cucumbers is going to be for the salad and for snacking. Green onions for the dip and then for salads. Then I have some grapes I'm going to clean up. The red pepper is going to be for the egg salad. The egg salad I'm making is a spicy ranchero egg salad. So I have this and the jalapeno to go with that. And then part of both of these is going to go in that dip as well. And then mushrooms for the salad, a couple avocados just for snacking for salads and whatnot, and then Brussels sprouts for that lunch idea. So I'm going to shave those up. So that is what I picked up for groceries. So now let's jump into the meal prep. Okay, so I'm going to start first with the hard-boiled eggs. So I have been doing the last meal prep. I did the 5-5-5 method, which I really liked how the eggs came out. So I'm going to do that again. So I have about a cup of water in the bottom of my pressure cooker. I have a lot of people ask me where I got this thing that goes in it. It came with my pressure cooker. So if you guys have a different one than what I have the Kasori one, and this one came with it. So I'm not sure if you can buy something like this for your particular air fryer. I would just check Amazon. More than likely they have something like that. So I'm going to do a dozen eggs because I'm going to be doing egg salad. Plus, actually, I think I'm going to do a little bit more than a dozen. I'm going to be having these for snacks as well as my son having them for snacks. So I need some for my egg salad, also some for my protein salad. So I have 6 there. So I think I will do 18 eggs total is what I'll end up doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get these put in there. Okay, so I could only fit 14, so that's what I'm doing in there. So now that those are in there, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. And then I'm going to set it to the steam setting for 5 minutes. So I'm just going to press that, and then I am going to adjust the time down to 5 minutes and hit start. And then once it heats up to pressure, and it'll cook for 5 minutes, then I will let it do a natural release for 5 minutes, and then I will put it in an ice bath for 5 minutes. So because of Thanksgiving, I only need to have lunches for 3 days this week. I only work Monday and Tuesday, but I just want a lunch for Wednesday also. So that's the only reason why I don't have a full week of lunches and dinners this week, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up the vegetables and get those going for everything. while the eggs are cooking. So the Brussels sprouts are going to be for the lunch, as well as the zucchini. So I'll just put those together. The cucumber is going to be for a salad that I'm going to be having. And then the jalapeno and red pepper. The red pepper is going to be for the vegetable dip. Jalapeno is for the salad. For some reason, I'm thinking this is also in the vegetable dip, but I'm not sure. No, this is not for the salad. This is going to be for the egg salad. And then green onions for the vegetable dip, and then just to have for salads through the week. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of that chopped up so they are ready to go while the eggs are cooking. Okay, so with the cucumbers, I did some that were whole. I'll use this for the dip. And then these ones I'll be for the salads. And I always keep them in glass containers because that's what keeps them fresh all week. And then with the red peppers, I also did the same thing. So this will be for the dip, and then this will be for my egg salad. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut up 2 of these sausages because I will be having these for that lunch recipe. And for those of you who may be new, I eat my biggest meal at lunch because I do intermittent fasting, so I tend to be hungriest at lunchtime. So that's why I'm having 2 of these with my lunch, and then my dinner is usually pretty light. Okay, so these are ready to saute up, so I'm just going to put those aside because I have, as you can tell here, I have 2 minutes left on my egg. So I'm going to go ahead and get my ice bath ready. So as soon as this hits 5 minutes, I will go ahead and let it release any other pressure that may be in there, and then I'm going to put them right into their ice bath. So I'm going to get that ready. So this was all perfect timing to get all this part done before my eggs were done. Okay, so they're all done. So I'm just going to drop them right into this ice bath, and I'll set my timer for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel them just because I've been noticing that when I peel the eggs, I'm more likely to eat them. And then I'm going to be using them also, like I said, for an egg salad and a regular salad, so you will see those. Okay, so next I'm going to work on these potatoes. I'm going to put these in the air fryer while I'm sauteing up the rest of the stuff for this lunch. You can have actually up to 6 ounces of these for 3 Smart Points. So I'm going to see how much that looks like. If it looks like it's too much, then I will lower the amount. But for now, I'm going to do 6 ounces. Okay, and I just got done washing my potatoes. So I love to use this little brush that's on my peeler. I'm not going to peel them, but I like to use this little brush to wash my vegetables with. I get a lot of people who ask me where I got this. A long time ago for a Christmas present, my mom got me a set of Rachel Ray pots and pans, and it came with some accessories. I did not like the pots and pans. It was like when she very first came out with them. I've heard they've gotten better. But anyway, this came with that, so I like to use it to, I just, you know, run them under some water and I just brush them off real good, then rinse them. So I already did that, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. So I will look and see on Amazon if I can find something similar to this, because you guys, I love it. I love having this little brush here, especially with potatoes, because you can brush them all off, then you can peel them, or even carrots. I use it for carrots. I use it for my celery. I use it for everything. So I'll see what I can find on Amazon, because I bet they have something like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut my potatoes into quarters and just put them back in this bowl. And then what I'll end up doing is adding some spices to that and then spraying them with some cooking spray before putting them in my air fryer. Okay, so my eggs are done, so I'm going to go ahead and start peeling those, and I'm just going to put them all in this bowl right here, and then until I get them all separated out with what I'm doing them all with. But I wanted to show you how easy they peel when you cook them in the pressure cooker. Look how easy they peel. So remember this for Thanksgiving if you make deviled eggs. Definitely cook your eggs in your pressure cooker. So I usually just leave that water right there and rinse it off and dry it off a little bit. I'm just going to put them in this bowl and I'll dry them all off. But yeah, this is why I love cooking them in the pressure cooker, because just look at that peel. And I think it's because you're steaming them versus boiling them. So there we go. So I'm going to finish up the rest of these. Okay, so I'm going to season my potatoes. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of cooking spray on them, toss it around. Then I'm going to use some of this roasted garlic and herb. Put some of that on there and mix it around. And I'm also going to add a little bit of paprika. And then I'm going to put those in my air fryer. Now my air fryer is really loud, and so I can't really talk over it going. So what I'm going to do is put it at 380 degrees, and I'm going to do it for like 10 minutes, shake it really good, then do it for another couple minutes after that. And I'll show you what they look like when they come out. And then while my potatoes are going, I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing up my sausage and my vegetables for my lunch that potatoes are going with. So I'm going to do the sausage first. That way a little bit of the grease from the sausage will be in there before I put the vegetables in. And I did spray this with a little bit of cooking spray. Okay, so these are all done, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them into the meal prep container that I will be eating it out of, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my vegetables and just put them right in here. Okay, so I'm going to put the Brussels sprouts in first, only because I like my zucchini a little bit less cooked. So I'm just going to put this one in first. And I'm just going to saute that up just with the grease that was in there. If I need to, I'll add some more cooking spray, but I think it'll be okay. And then I'm just going to simply just season it with salt and pepper. So I'm going to use some sea salt. And then just regular, just black pepper. And I may add some onion salt in there after I add the zucchini, just because I like the taste of the onion salt. But no, I think I'll just do onion powder since I already put salt in there. I'm going to do some onion powder. So I'm going to saute this up just a little bit, then I'll add the zucchini in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in the zucchini. And then we go ahead and add in the onion powder. And I'm just going to continue sauteing that up. Okay, so the vegetables are done. I'm just going to put them in here. And the potatoes are done also, so I'm going to grab those. The potatoes end up taking 8 minutes out of the 10, so. So this is a meal prep lunch number 1. It looks amazing. I'm going to have this on Monday, so tomorrow's lunches. This is what this will be. Okay, so lunch number 2 is going to be a spicy ranchero egg salad. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop up these 4 eggs, and then I'm going to grab the rest of the ingredients and I'll show you what goes into it. Okay guys, so now I'm going to add in what I need for my egg salad. And again, this is the spicy ranchero egg salad. I will have the original recipe linked down below. So I'm using 3 tablespoons of fat-free mayo. I actually don't remember exactly what the original recipe had for this. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to add in some green onion. And I like a lot of green onion in mine. I'm going to add in this jalapeno. I'm actually going to do half of the jalapeno, and then some red pepper, and then I am out of chili powder, so I'm going to substitute this chili lime seasoning. And then I'm going to add in some red pepper flakes, and then some onion salt. Put a little bit more of this in, and then I'm just going to get a spoon and mix that all together. So how I'm going to serve this then is going to be in a pita. So I will put some of this, some spinach, and then one of these Western bagel pitas, which I believe are 3 smart points. And so then the egg would be 0 smart points, or maybe 1 smart point with the mayo. So I'll have to plug it into the tracker and see, because this is going to be 3 servings. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be 0, because I think 1 tablespoon of fat-free mayo is 0. So anyway, it's going to be either 0 or 1 smart point, and then this would be 3 smart points. So that'll be one of my lunches. You guys, I forgot to put the mustard in. So I'm going to use this Cuban style mustard. It's a little bit spicy. I completely forgot to add that in. So I'm going to put that in there and mix it all up. Okay, so my final lunch for the week is going to be just a salad, and this is a salad container I just randomly found on Amazon. It is from Bentgo, and it has a little fork in there, which I don't use because it's really flat, but anyway, it has a really nice deep bowl, and then you have this for your toppings, and then a little salad dressing container, which fits exactly the amount of salad dressing that you need for a salad. And so I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in this salad. So I like to use a spring mix, and this is just a blend of spinach and different, baby greens. And I do like to break it up a little bit. That way I get more, plus it's easier to eat at lunchtime. Okay, so now that the salad portion is done, I'm just going to slide this right on top. My only complaint about this container is that it is a little bit hard to get out. Now, the more I've put this in the dishwasher and washed it, the easier it has gotten to come out, but it's still just it's a little bit difficult. That's my only complaint about this container. Okay, so now I'm going to have several things with this. I'm going to have some cucumbers, so I'm going to go ahead and put cucumbers in here. I'm also going to have avocado, which of course I will just cut up the day that I have this salad. That way the avocado doesn't get brown. So I'm just going to put some cucumbers there. And then I have some mushrooms that I already washed up. Again, I use that little vegetable brush, which is great for mushrooms because mushrooms are so tender. And I like raw mushrooms. I'm not a huge fan of cooked mushrooms, but I can handle raw mushrooms. So I'm just going to put those in there. And then the next thing I have are some hard-boiled eggs. So I'm just going to slice those up and put them in one of the containers. And I'm going to do 2 of them since this is my main lunch for that day. So I'm just going to do 2 sliced up hard-boiled eggs. This is where I will put the avocado. And then I'm going to use this dressing this week. This is the feta dill. I haven't had this in a while. I believe 2 tablespoons of this is either 1 or 2 Smart Points. And I wanted to show you that this salad dressing container does have a little lid on there. And I haven't had any trouble with any of it leaking, and then it just slides in right there. So again, I'll put the avocado there. I will also, the day I have it, serve it with these Parmesan cheese crisps. I'll just do about 1 or 2 Smart Points worth of this. You can have quite a few of these for, it's like 5 grams for a serving, and it's like 2 points, I believe. So anyway, definitely weigh these out versus counting them out, because it says 10 crisps, but if you weigh them out, you get a lot more bang for your buck. And so then you just put the lid on like this, and it has really nice little, you know, gripping containers here. I really love this container. So this will be lunch number 3. Okay, you guys, I completely forgot that the other thing that's going in here, actually, so I'll have to put the avocado in a separate container, but I forgot I was going to put some low-fat cottage cheese. This is 2% cottage cheese. I'm going to do a 1/2 cup, which is 2 Smart Points, I believe. So that's a 1/4 cup, but I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese on there as well. So that'll finish out my little protein salad. Now I need to work on some grapes, so I have just washed these up. I'm going to take them off the stems, and then I'm going to put them in Ziploc baggies, so I have some of these easy grab-and-go snacks for the week. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to work on a dip. This is actually kind of a trial run for a dip I want to make on Thanksgiving. So I thought I would try it this week to have for snacks. So I am going to use, I found this on Pinterest. I will link the original recipe down below. I'm kind of making it a skinnier version. So this is fat-free cream cheese. So I'm going to do the entire package of this. I think I'm going to have to get my little handheld mixer out to be able to mix this together really well. So there is that. And then you need 1 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So I just have this Chobani kind. My preferred is the Costco plain non-fat Greek yogurt, but my Costco has been out of it for months now. I have no idea what is going on. Do you guys still have the Kirkland plain non-fat Greek yogurt in your stores? For some reason, mine is gone. So I'm just going to do a cup of that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get my mixer out. Well, first let me go ahead and put the garlic powder. You need garlic powder as well, which I'm almost out of. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my handheld mixer and mix that up before I add in the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I'm going to add in some onion salt too for a little bit more flavor. And then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of bacon bits. And 1 cup of this fat-free cheddar cheese. And then you're going to add in some green onions. It says to do like 4 stalks of green onions. I'm just going to toss them in there, and then let's mix it all up. So I think this dip on Pinterest is called the $1 million dip or something like that. But I'm just, like I said, just doing a skinny version of this. And then I will have this week with either crackers or my bell peppers or my cucumbers, one or the other, or all of them. So that is how I will be serving this. And I will have the recipe down below, my version of the recipe and the original recipe, and I will also have the Smart Points for this down below. I plugged it into the tracker, but I forgot to put the bacon bits in there, so it's 1 point without the bacon bits, but I need to plug it in with those in there and see what it ends up being. Okay, so here is my final meal prep. So again, this is just going to get me through to Wednesday, since I only work Monday and Tuesday this week, and so it will just be a very small meal prep. So I have my spicy ranchero egg salad, which I'll be having with pitas. Then I have my sausage, potato, zucchini, Brussels sprout thing that I saw on Gina's channel. I will have her channel linked down below. Then I have my protein salad here. So I have the spring mix underneath, cottage cheese. I have some cucumbers, mushrooms, and then the eggs. And then here's that feta dill. Then I have that dip that I will be having with either crackers or my bell peppers or my cucumbers. And then I have just the leftover green onion, which I'll just have for salads. And then I have the hard-boiled eggs for snacking through the week. And then I also have some grapes for snacking. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video on Monday. You guys will have a recipe video, so stay tuned for that. And then I will show you guys what I'm eating on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and that video will be up on Wednesday. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
We get lost, we can get high, because me gone, I feel alive. Anywhere, anyway, I will love you.